Hello, all of my Super Crash Bears. My name's Chronically Blue. Welcome back to more Crash Bandicoot XS. Here we are doing the World 3. Oh, that's Polar Bear right off the start. Okay. I don't believe that there's any hidden boxes in this area, but just to be safe, we're gonna go ahead and check. We did recently beat the World 2 boss, which was Engine. So now we have the double jump, which is very helpful. You're gonna see me abuse it quite a lot. Because it's very useful. So, you know, why would I not use that? Just saying. It's very helpful, so I'm not sure why I would, you know, not use that. Oh, sweet goodness. I want to say there's no death platforms here. I want to say that's one thing that they took away from the Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex, thankfully. So we don't really have to, like, stop and start all over again if we miss something. Which is very nice. It's at least something that we don't have to worry about. But they do still give us Aku Aku in order to make it a little bit easier. So, I apologize, I was counting in my head. Sweet goodness, Crash. So, the 4th of July happened. If you are very patriotic, you know, cool. I'm not. I'm not going to get into my political views and such. I'm just going to let you know exactly what I did for the 4th. I still try to keep it a little political. I watched Hamilton. You know, that's as political as I get, is watching Hamilton. But hey, when you watch a show like that, then, you know, you're still getting that, you know, good American history. So, you know, it's not like I'm fully out of it. Just a little something in order to keep the spice going. Gotcha. And of course, because this is, oh sweet goodness. Because this is another snow level, that means that we are, of course, going to have another, you know, go through and chase the... run away from the bear, as you do. You know, chase the bear, run away from the bear, such and such and stuff and such. Now, thankfully, if we can get the bear to walk over the boxes that we miss, we'll be alright. However, if they are high in the sky, good luck with that. So, the polar bear does follow you, so you just gotta be really careful about where Crash goes. Because you need to make sure that you do it right. You don't have to worry about the nitro boxes again. You can just completely ignore them here. Just make sure you get the continue box before you keep going, or else, you know, you're gonna miss them permanently, and that's not fun. Also, just ignore how we have 47 lives right here. Just Crash, kid, what you doing? Crash. Sweet goodness, now's not the time to be angelic. Like, what? Even the monster chasing us stops and goes like, yo, you alright there? Because even he was like, dude, you're making this a little too easy. Just saying. Like, he's stopping in belief. He's like, what? Yeah, there's a lot of penguins here. So, just for good measure, you're probably gonna want to die a few times, just so that you have the ability to hit a penguin once or twice, so you don't have to worry about it. And also, aside from watching Hamilton, I also went to a friend's house, and, you know, they barbecued a bit. I helped with the grill a bit. By helped, I mean I held the flashlight, which is something that I'm really good at doing. You can ask my parents. I'm really good at holding a flashlight. But they were using, like, coals and such in one of those cheapy grills, where it was like 20 bucks or so. So, you know, it wasn't the most safe thing, but isn't that what America's all about? Anyway, so, long story short, some coals came out and, you know, I might have stepped on one. You know, as you do. And so, you know, it hurts a little bit. Nothing too tragic, but, you know, just a little bit of pain to, you know, add the American flair. You know, while everyone else was playing with fireworks, sweet goodness, Crash Bandicoot, I'm going to sting you alive and turn you into a rug. While everyone else was playing with fireworks, I was icing my foot from stepping on coals. So, you know, I finally get what people say it's like stepping on coals and what it feels like. So that's good. You know, there's just a little bit of something to spice it up. Let's jump on that. Give it a second here, because these are going to take some time. And then go. And then they'll squish you in midair. You know, sometimes these games can be very unique. And you know, that's nice to be unique, but at the same time, sweet goodness, there's some flaws. Like, I know in the first episode, I'm like, yeah, I don't have any problems with this game. That's like in general. If we like get nitpicky and I make like a full-on review about like the entirety of this game, that's when we're gonna start having some issues. Hey, bonus round. I will very happily take that. A bounce. There's a crash head. I very much enjoy the, like, it doesn't matter how difficult of a level I'm in. If there's a bonus level, I'm immediately going to cool down. Even if it's an ice level. Now, you may not have seen it, but there is a hidden one, a hidden TNT right there. So we are gonna have to hit that. And you may think, wait, I didn't see that. Where was that supposed to be? And it was supposed to be actually right there. Yeah, a little hard to see, but once you see it, you know, it's nothing that difficult. Like, if you watch it a few times, you'll be like, okay, I can kinda remember that. No, there's only like one level specifically where I'm like cursing its name and being like, sweet goodness. Why? What made you think this is a good thing? But luckily that doesn't come until the very last world, so we don't have to worry about that anytime soon. Thank goodness. Now I am going to take my own advice at hand here and just start doing stuff kind of slowly, not like episodically slowly. Oh, yeah, we missed 3 boxes there, which I'm sure is part of a gem or something that we missed. It's no big deal. We'll be all right. I'm gonna take it slowly, not like level slowly, but like recording slowly, just because, you know, crash. I'm very aware of my own limits, and so with that, we just need to like, we just need to take it easy. You know, sometimes we do too much. You know, we just need to take it easy. Just take a little bit of a chill pill, relax. You know, if there's any time limits, just ignore them for now. But don't force yourself to record way more than you need to, you know? Like, I'm already one whole week, I'm already, like, I'm recording this on Wednesday. So I'm already doing pretty good. I don't have to force myself to record a whole lot, which I'm very, very fond of. Just taking it nice and easy, not having to worry about something too much, not having to very quickly do stuff right now in this moment before, you know, a new hurricane comes by. Just taking my time, breathing, just, you know, inhaling, exhaling, which is what my coffee cup at work says. Gonna go ahead and get that because, again, I don't think I've shown it off, which I really hope I don't show it off. But if you wait too long to break that box, then, you know, it will indeed turn into an indestructible box, and that's not fun for anyone. Just make sure that you are on top of your game. Don't worry about stuff too much. Just take it chill. You know, it's alright. It's okay. I'm so much better without you. I won't be sorry. Ashley Tisdale. It's so weird. Oh no, is it this level? Okay, never mind. We're at the really horrible, terrible, horrible, no good, very bad level right here. So, what do you gotta do, you ask? Well, we jump on this box and you think, okay, well that's not so bad. Oh look, there's a box right there. So, we have the very, very, very lovely dash right here, which is, you know, fantastic, first and foremost. Because if you do it too late, you know, Crash won't jump, and you're like, sweet goodness. Come on, kid. Now, in theory, and I've done this a few times, you can jump up here, dash, jump, and double jump to get back up there. But thankfully, we don't really even need to go there. You know, we don't have to go there until we get the red gem, I believe. And again, just double jumping up there is already difficult. Now, if you want to, you can totally hit that, because it will make the metal boxes appear, which is very helpful. So, you know, if you want to do that, you totally can. Nothing's stopping you. But there is nothing down there. You do not have to worry. And if I'm wrong, I'll be proven wrong. Don't worry. Crash, thank you. It is already hot enough in this room. I don't need any more. But yes, you don't have to worry. Down there is actually like a red gem platform that we don't even have to worry about right now. That's basically the big thing, is don't worry about it for right now. Crash, you hurt me in such a way that it bothers my heart. Like, you really do bother my heart. Yeah, there's no way for us to even get over there without the depth tornado spin, which we don't have yet. So, again, don't worry about it. Just take it easy. Don't even activate it, because you really don't need it. So we're just going to go ahead and move along here. Yoink. Do be careful of that, because I have died there quite a few times. It is very easy to die, which is why they give you so many lives, because they know you're going to die. It's like insane classic. It's like an insane clown posse song. You know someone's gonna die. Doesn't matter what's going on. You just know someone's gonna die. And if you do not know what insane clown posse is, let's just say that they are very mature. Not like mature as in, well, I'm gonna stop there because whatever I say is automatically gonna be worse. So we're just gonna say that they are mature. And I know you may think, oh, I'm mature for my age. No. Like, this is the kind of mature that they don't play on the radio. Like, there's not even a censored version of the songs. Just full up uncensored songs. So, you know, keep that in mind. A bonk, a bonk, a bonk. And I'll tell you what, it is. You know what I love about Florida? Nothing. That's what I love about Florida, none of it. It is in the 90s, and it is fantastic. It is so much fun. Now, there is going to be a little thing up there. You know, you can try to get that like that. If you missed it before, you know, it's fine. You know, you'll get it. Don't worry. Got one box over here. It doesn't look like we have something up here, which is good. But anyway, I'm just happy to go along with this, just to be like, you know what? I'm home, I have some time, I'm gonna go ahead and take a small break, and I'm just gonna play some Crash. Because that's what I do to relax. Just play a little bit of Cash Banuka. Little Kirsch Banuk. And again, this level does have a lot of boxes in it, almost 200. That's a lot of boxes. Even including the very little Nitro ones that we've seen. But we have the crystal right here, and if this bothers you, just spin on top of the metal jumping platform and you'll be fine. You'll be able to stop it. So just make that happen. There's nothing up here, so we can just move along. Get really tight with that. Jump on over here. That's the Nitro. The fact that there was like 3 Nitros in the stage, that's saying something. And that's the end. So yeah, the fact that there are so many that we missed, we know that there's a gem there. That and the 2 gems would also indicate that there's 2 gems there. And here we have the Sunken City with the green gem, which is actually not hard to find. And thankfully, it's going to be one of the few color gems that we can actually get on the first time that we make this playthrough. Thankfully, it's nothing difficult. It's just another swimming level, which, first off, one of my faves. Not like my favorite swimming level, but it's like, it's not bad. Like, it's a swimming level. Like, it's very hard for you to mess that up. There's very nice, chilled out, low boxes. You know, some eels here and there in order to lighten the mood. But again, nothing too difficult. Nothing you gotta really worry about. Nothing that you're, like, clenching or worried about. Have you ever been worried about? I haven't been worried about. You know what worried about is? Worried. Now, to make it easier on yourself, you can go through and defeat some of the enemies with a spin attack. But then again, that's why Aku Aku is here. I'm gonna say Cortex. A little different. Now, with that box that we hit, we can swim all the way back. Thankfully, it does this really early on in the level. Hit that, give it a second to breathe. It explodes, and look at that, the green gem. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of efficiency I need in my Crash games. Also, I've very happily completed Crash 1 and 2. I've beaten Crash 3, but not 100%ed it. And I was listening to someone talk about Crash 4 and how it is, like, mind-boggling how many levels there are. First off, it has a lot of levels. And then it has a lot of gems. Like, an unhealthy amount of gems. Like, you think that it had a divorce with how many gems that this thing wants. It's like 400 gems. And you're just like, sweet goodness. But then again, there's 6 gems in each stage, so, you know, that in and of itself is like, whoa. You got some attention issues, buddy? You want some extra assistance there? I'm just happy to have a water level, just because for every like one level that like makes you go insane, there's normally like 2 to help you like calm down. So it's always like a good happy medium. It's never just like, oh, you know, annoying. It's always like, okay, let's give him a bit of a break. Okay, so we got that one right there. Down the hole, which thankfully is not one that relies on gems. Which is very, very nice. However, we can go down here. There's nothing down here. There's just an enemy down there, actually. But, you know, it's there if you want to see it. The one thing I can respect is how many lives it gives you. Like, maybe just because I'm going through and 100%ing it, but it's very nice. And it gives you lots of lives, so you don't have to worry about anything. Oh, we can just jump over here. It will do that too. If there's any Wampa fruit, if you wait a little bit, it'll either be like, yep, it works, or it'll be like, yeah, no, you gotta jump. To which you're like, okay, I'll jump. As well as, please be aware of how much control I have over Crash in this game. Like, it is fantastic. Like, there is a few times when I don't have control over Crash, and it is annoying, but those times are very few and far in between. I don't really have to worry about it that much, which is very helpful. As well as they give you a good amount of Aku Akus, so, you know. I say as I die. But there's also an Aku Aku right up there, so, you know. Okay, and we missed that, so we gotta die. Gotta double jump up here. There we go. Again, there's not really any hidden boxes. There's, like, hidden gem paths. That's about the extent of it. Nah. Now, even right here, it's not too bad. Now, there is indeed a checkpoint up there, so just be careful. Don't hit it and then do stuff and then come back and then be like, No, just take it easy. There's nothing here stressing you out. Well, maybe a little bit, but even so, just take your time. It'll be all right. I know things haven't been going all right in life recently, but you know, just take a breath. You got this. You're playing a game to relax. There's nothing to worry about. You know, family members who. You know, it's not November. We don't have to worry about them yet. Although, as of July 5th, it is like a national start Halloween celebrating day, which I'm quite alright with. I'm very... This hasn't happened before. There we go. Okay. Whew. You can't have me compliment you and then automatically show me up. Yeah, if you have any difficulty with anything, just try. Just... I'm so glad I say stuff and then it proves me wrong immediately. Like, this stuff hasn't happened in a while. Like, I haven't messed up this bad in a long time. You... Really? It's like, hey, he's making a video about how good this game is. Let's make it so difficult that it is, you know, insane. There we go. I mean, sweet goodness. I don't need this right now. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now it's gonna get easy. Some parts are just, you know, human error. You know, some parts you just gotta, like, take it with a gust of wind. But, like, you know what? It's okay. We'll do alright. Go ahead and grab that. There is going to be a person over here over this nitro. Just kidding, it's the next one. Okay, with a flat stage, there's not a lot of variation that they can do, so, you know, there's going to be some parts that are going to be very easy to notice, and you'll be like, oh yeah, you know, this is the part that's coming up. But luckily we have a bonus round to help us, you know, relax a little bit again, because, you know, my throat's starting to hurt a little bit. Hopefully it's not a sign of tales to come, because I like playing games. Even games that I am not Let's Playing, but Let's Playing makes it so much easier. Okay, so here we have a fun little thing, where we have to go up here, up here, up here, up here, hit that box, go around, jump off that. Now, we can get this box all the way up here. Got that. And now this is gonna break, which I think is very well... It's very good planning. I forgot about that. I sure did. It's a good thing the bonus rounds don't take away your lives. But yeah, it's just... That's like one of the few times they do that, where it's like, hey, you hit this too soon. Which, you know... Is it annoying? Yes, but at the same time, it's a bonus level, so... You're not exactly, you know, losing any time here, you know? It's just, hey, that happened. That stinks. Anyway. And I do believe that is the only one where that happens with, too. But we still do make it through with enough time to get the face box, break that, and then we get to do the fancy-dancy box bounce. Whee! And that's it. That is all three. Now, if you're just looking at this game from like a photo, you're gonna be like, wow, I have no idea where anything is. How do you understand this all? But after a level or two, you get it. Like, you really get it. Here's the person. Yoink. Now, do be careful, because they will continue to shoot you. Like that. So again, if you're having any difficulties, just take your time. You know, you got nowhere to be. And if you do have somewhere to be, then you can hit the pause button and, you know, go do what you need to do. But more or less, you'll be alright. Gonna have this one come up. Another dinosaur. Don't jump directly off of the crates. You know, that's what's going to be a real downfall right there. Now, if you go up here, quickly, son of a biscuit-eating wampa fruit, bombastic side-eye. I haven't had this much difficulty, so it's just... It's human error at this point. You know what, maybe I think it's because I only had a third cup of coffee. I should have had a fourth cup of coffee. Maybe that's it. Maybe my reflexes just aren't kicking in. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with we need more energy to do this. You know, just, again, don't rush it. Just take your time, take it safe, and you will be alright. There we go. Did we get them all? Nope, we missed some, because of course we did. But that's alright. We'll come back to that later. Okay, and now we have Blimp Bonanza, which, you know, it's the shoot 'em up. It's not going to be difficult. And actually, the boss after this is also not difficult. So, that's good. For this one, same verse, same as the first, just move, shoot. If you see any enemies, try to hit them. If you don't, then don't. Go through the brackets to make it a little bit faster. And as I said previously, there are some levels that you can just go through and retry immediately after doing it in order to try to get the relic. Any water ones, any flying ones, you know, you can totally get it, because the speed shoes aren't really going to help you when you are on a vehicle or in the air, so just keep that in mind. But I am very much looking forward to, specifically when we do beat the boss, as well as, because I want to say we get a really cool move after we beat the boss. I'm not sure what it is, because because I forgot it. It's the Death Tornado Spin, that's right. Right? I want to say it's that. It's either the Death Tornado Spin or the High Jump. I'm not sure which one. It's one of the two. The High Jump might be the sequel. I'm not too sure. They do blend together. You know, if we can at the very least get all the boxes here, then, you know, I'll at least be somewhat accomplished. But again, it's not like we're going through and doing it for naught. You know, we are getting extra lives, which is helping us to go and explore more. So that way it's not exactly a big loss. You know, it might be a time loss, but, you know, that neither here nor there. And they are teaming up on me, sweet goodness. They just want Crash dead, like, without a doubt. Now, if you've played any of the flying levels in any of the other Crash games that are not on handheld, they're a little less linear than this, unfortunately. So, by that I mean, this just has you, like, on rails, just going forward, no turning back, you know, this is it, here we go. And the other ones, you explore a small little island or country, and you blow stuff up. And you have to get all the boxes, and before you do, then you gotta do all the stuff. So, again, there might be some tactic to it when you're trying to get the relic, but for the most part, it's more or less the same thing. So you really don't have to worry about it too much, just a little bit. But here, because of how much they narrow it down, again, there's not a lot to worry about. You just gotta make sure that you go through these little time hoop things, shoot the countdown boxes, which there are very few of actually, and then you're going to most likely be 3 seconds away from the platinum relic, which, you know, of course you will. Why wouldn't you be? Because that's just how it do. It wants to make it so that you are so close to the platinum relic that you just don't get it. And I'm aware that we missed a box here, but, you know, I'll get that with the platinum relic, because you can do that. If you go through and you do the run to get the gold relic, and you break all the boxes, and you haven't gotten the box gem previously, it will let you get the box gem, which I think is really nice. Now, is the fastest way by breaking all the boxes? No. Most of the times not. But for some stuff like that, it is very helpful. So, I love how I say it's easy. So what we have here is we just have this little thing where we just jump up and down, and then it does that. Nothing difficult. Then he breaks the platform. We jump up, go down, jump up, go down, spin. Again, very difficult right here. I tell you what. I mean, when you knock me off, then yeah, it's difficult. But yeah, if I had difficulty beforehand because I wasn't sure how to do everything, but you listen, you figure it out. Like, just saying. Like, we're on Crash 1 levels of boss battle here. So, son. Yeah, I'm secretly a father. I have lots of sons. And again, there's nothing that's hitting me, it's just my own hands and the Florida heat that's causing me to mess up. Which, you know, fantastic, but, you know, it is still a valid reason. And yes, I do have gloves that I could be wearing, but sweet goodness, I'm willing to make the sacrifice just because, like, it's already hot. Like, I'm already in a pool of sweat. I'm alright. Like, I'm quite alright, actually. You don't even have to do that. You don't even have to go up to that one. You just go left and right. But yes, we have the tornado spin. Push B repeatedly to spin longer and temporarily float. Cortex, I knew this would happen. Crash has defeated 3 of your stooges. He must be stopped. I will not tolerate another failure. Uka, I'm sorry. However, do not be overly concerned. My planetary minimizer will stop him. Okay, and welcome to the final world. But we will save that for next time. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, my Crash Bears.